Food tells a story about history, community, culture, environment, and the economy.
It also brings people together in a spirit of sharing, nourishment, and celebration.
Maine's culinary roots run deep. Our stewardship of the environment and care for our land and waters,
coupled with the hard work and dedication of Mainers,
produces the freshest and highest quality shellfish, meats, fruit, veggies, and so much more.
The pride we take in our state has positioned Maine as a global culinary destination.
From organic farming, craft brewing, cheese making, oyster growing, it's no wonder why so many entrepreneurs, innovators, and foodies want to visit and move here.
Thanks for watching The Maine Food Story, a new series, an extension of Maine Life.
And if you've seen Maine Life, you know that we love to eat, but also to highlight the people that make it all happen. So tonight we have 7 courses or segments for you that will hopefully inspire you to try new things and new places.
Bon appetit!
Hey everybody, I'm Jessica, the store manager at the newest Hannaford location in Cook's Corner, Brunswick. Hannaford is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Maine Food Story. We're also proud to be part of your food story. Whether you're shopping for a quick weeknight dinner, trying out a new recipe for the first time, or cooking up a special holiday feast, we're here for you with all the best ingredients and love being your neighborhood grocery store. We hope you enjoy this episode of the Maine Food Story, and next time you're near Brunswick, stop by and say hello.
What's one of the first things you think of when you hear the word Maine? Some might say lobster, some might say maple syrup, and some will most definitely mention wild blueberries, our state's official berry. The possibilities are endless when it comes to making things with blueberries, but one farm likes to get a little wild with their creation.
Hi, I'm Ron Howard. Welcome to Brodus Blueberries today. We're located here in Hope, Maine, in Mid-Coast, Maine. Brodus Blueberries has been in our family. My grandkids are the 9th generation here on this land, going back to 1799 when, in a land grant, one of my wife's ancestors picked up some land here in Hope. It's grown over the years, 170 acres of wild blueberries that we harvest every other year. We prune them and then they grow. One year, develop buds. They produce fruit the next year. And then we harvest blueberries. We sell them, some of them to wholesale Wymans. We sell a lot to them. But then we also sell fresh wild blueberries in quarts, 10 pounds, 5 pounds, make jams and sauces and toppings. And we sell a fair amount. Our son, Jeremy Howard, and his partner, Andrew Stewart, have a blueberry distillery that we sell blueberries to, that they make some products through their distillery for that.
I've been working this farm my entire life. And the way the distillery started was when the price of blueberries kind of dwindled down quite a bit. Andrew and I started talking about fermenting them and distilling them. So yeah, I went from farming the blueberries, which we still do, to using the distillery as a value-added product for our blueberries. So we started with the blueberry eau de vie, and then we jumped into some gins. And now we have 9 different gins, 3 different vodkas, 3 different rums, and plus some really fun collaborations that we do with the breweries around the state. We got really excited about this idea of the distillery because not many other people have been using blueberries for spirits. What we love about them is, one, that we have them here on the farm, but also that it's a subtle taste. You know, it's not a real sweet, syrupy flavor, so we really like that with the wild blueberries.
So Jeremy, this is the still. This is where the magic happens.
This is it. This little guy, it's a workhorse. It's a hybrid still, so it's a pot still, and it has a column, so we can do everything. We can do whiskeys, gins, vodkas. So once the distillate comes out of the still, there's a few more steps that we have to do before we get to the bottling station, but this is the final product. So the way it works, we have a blueberry vodka in there right now. We just stick our bottles up in there.
Wow,
Easy
that's
like
so
that.
cool.
You want to try one?
I want to try one, yeah. So does it know to just stop on its own once it gets up to the top?
Yeah, it's all magic.
So you just, look at that.
That's it.
That's so cool.
Thanks so much for coming to join us here today at Brodus Wild Blueberries. We hope people can come and check us out this season when we start harvesting in August, and especially come see us on the Wild Blueberry Weekend, August 6th and 7th.
And thanks for coming to see us at Blue Baron Distillery. You can buy bottles here, or when we open up back in Camden Harbor, or at Camden Hannaford, straight downtown Camden.
Food tells a story, but so does our home. We are traveling the state on this segment, introducing you to special spaces and local shops that are providing the tools that we need to succeed both in the kitchen and in our dining space to elevate our entertaining experience. Don't let the exterior fool you. Come on in. This place is awesome.
Welcome to Barn Boards and More. I'm Amy. I'm the lead builder, designer, and owner. We've been here for about 5 years. We've been recycling Maine barns since 2008, and our biggest idea was that we wanted to recycle as much Maine barnwood as we could and keep that history going. We started building furniture, and it's kind of grown since then. We now have more home goods. We also have a DIY section, and we're in Gardner, Maine. We're in the old Standard Distributors building, which was kind of an oil warehouse. So it's a little deceiving when you drive by. It looks like just an old warehouse, but when you walk through the door, we get a lot of surprised faces when they walk in here and see what it looks like. Barns in Maine hold a huge part of the agricultural history in the state of Maine, and the reason why we wanted to recycle it because we were seeing a lot of the barns were getting either burnt down or torn down and just ending up in a dumpster, when it's really a part of Maine's history, a huge part of Maine's history. And most barns in the state of Maine are made from the wood that was geographically on the land. So if there was pine, spruce, hemlock on the land, that was the wood that was in the barn. The creative part of it is the best part of it too, to be able to see something that somebody was gonna like either burn or throw away, and then be able to build something beautiful that's gonna last in somebody's home for years to come. So this is a great little tablescape that is made out of a few 1x pieces of gray board. And then these are actually hand forged here in the state of Maine as well. Our DIY section is for customers, so if they want to make their own stuff, we have the wood for sale. We also have the hardware for sale too. So if you wanted to make this tray, you could come pick out the pieces of wood that are calling to you and make your own tray. So this is a wire spool that we found in a barn and just kind of recycled it to do a little display. And then this here is our lovely state of Maine, which is made on a recycled piece of wood, and then we used all these recycled nails to kind of do the outline. And this table was made with wood from a barn in Chesterville, Maine, which is where my husband grew up. And so this is all pine. This was the flooring in the barn, so it has a great story to it. So whenever you sit here and have your coffee, you can think about what happened at the barn.
If barns could talk.
Right, exactly.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers from home, everyone.
We are starting the night off with one of Connor's favorite cocktails.
Connor's Raspberry Jam. This is a mezcal drink.
And it is now, he's very excited, on the Maine Spirits app. So download the app, you can see dozens of recipes depending on what kind of spirits you like and what mood you're in. So Connor, tell us how you made it.
Well, Casamigos Mezcal is one of my favorites. That's the key component here. A little raspberry liqueur, you got your fresh orange and lime juices, a little agave to sweeten things up, and then you top it with some club soda.
Take a look.
And that's how my drink is made.
It looks very pretty and delicious.
That's my jam.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Margaret,
And I'm Carl.
and this is our kitchen at 10 Apple Farm.
We're an agritourism business. We do goat hikes, and in the wintertime, we write cookbooks.
The cookbook we're going to talk about today is our book, the Maine Bicentennial Community Cookbook, and its sequel, which is due out later this year.
The cookbook was a project we started in 2020 as a way to celebrate Maine's bicentennial and to celebrate all the great home cooks across the state of Maine.
We set up a website for people to submit their recipes, and every day we got gorgeous stories. We got recipes from across the state, from every culture, from all kinds of foodstuffs. It was really just beautiful.
And in addition to Maine families, we got some recipes from famous Mainers too, like Stephen King gave us a recipe and Patrick Dempsey's family gave us a recipe. The heart of the book are all the recipes that come from just everyday Mainers and their families.
The appetizers we made today are actually in the sequel, but these cheese balls are from a family who appears in both, the Foss family of Harmony, Maine. It's a family of 5 sisters who grew up in the Depression without a mom, and they grew up really with these beautiful food stories with wonderful recipes, and in the sequel we have a recipe from each of the 5 sisters.
The other appetizer that we made today is a kelp and crab dip that comes from Susan Baines from Spruce Head, Maine. And it's a little bit more a modern recipe that uses Atlantic Sea Farms kelp and Maine crab. So it's a real Maine recipe.
These are just 2 of more than 400 recipes we have the honor and privilege of sharing.
Maine has such amazing food stories and recipes, and we hope that you enjoy making them and cooking them and reading about them as much as we've had fun collecting them.
Thanks for visiting, and bon appetit.
When you drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the thrilling performance of Honda. The brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
As we've been taught, it is a no-no to talk religion and politics at the dinner table.
That's true. So each week instead, we're going to be bringing you a little Maine trivia.
When my husband and Vanessa and I get together, it gets real competitive. So, no Googling. We're going to put the answers on at the end of the show. Here we go.
Which Maine lake is the deepest?
What is the longest river in Maine?
Where did the first lobster cannery open in Maine, and in what year?
What is the Maine state bird?
Hi, I'm Logan Mills, and this is my mom, Chef Doreen Mills. And today we're gonna be making
a plant-based Bolognese. So Logan, share with us, why do you like plant-based?
I like plant-based because it's an alternative to eating protein from meat.
Exactly. You can use this as a different source of protein instead of eating animal protein.
They're gonna love it. Tell them how you make it.
You got it. So basically this is gonna be a simple, easy way to beef up your pasta night. And what I'm starting with is the Impossible Spicy Sausage. So this is a newer item we've brought in, you can find in our meat department. I've already diced up 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, and we like the orange bell peppers. They're a little bit sweeter and also helps you eat your rainbow.
I love them.
And then also for a quick pasta, I'm using our fresh linguine that we have in our deli section. It's only a 4-minute boil, super simple. And for the weeknights, I'm a working mom with 2 kids and a husband. So any way I can, help make a delicious, easy, quick meal, just grab your favorite jar of pasta sauce, and this is gonna really give you a great way to beef that up. So we're gonna jump right into it and get started cooking.
Let's go.
So I've preheated my pan and I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of oil to it. And once that oil's hot, I go ahead and add my plant protein to it, using a spoon to break it up. Toss in your diced onion and your diced bell pepper and let them soften up for a few minutes. Then go ahead and throw in your jar of marinara or your favorite pasta sauce. And at this point, you really wanna mix everything together and just let it simmer for about 5 minutes. And this is where all the flavors are gonna meld together. And this sausage is a spicy one, so you'll get the heat from that. But as you can also see, this really does handle like a ground meat as well, so don't be intimidated while handling this. So I've gone ahead and I've cooked off my pasta and placed it in a dish, and Logan's gonna help spoon on that delicious sauce on top so that everybody can get some of it with every bite. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this recipe.
All right, everybody, it's time to eat.
This is our 10-minute plant-based Bolognese.
Can't wait to try it.
Let's dig in, Aaron.
All right.
I missed.
Nice big bite.
Awesome.
Thank you.
How about some bread?
Yes.
I know I saw you picking
Enjoy it with a nice crusty loaf.
Thank you. Yeah.
At Aristyle, we specialize in bra fit, so we work with women on a one-on-one basis to provide them comfortable, well-fitting bras for their everyday life, as well as for those moments of fun. And although someone might look at this store and what we do and think, oh, it's just a lingerie store, I challenge you to think about what lingerie is in completely different terms. Because for a woman, it's the first layer she puts on her body every day. And it's going to set the tone for not only how she goes about her day, but how she feels about herself. And that's always going to have a ripple effect in her life and the lives of her loved ones and those that she reaches every day.
Maine is a lifestyle destination. With over 3,500 miles of coastline, lakes, mountains, and four-season recreation, there's a reason Maine is known as vacation land. At Harcourt's Waterfront and Fine Properties, we're the Maine real estate lifestyle experts. If you're thinking about moving to Maine, we can help you not only find a property, but the perfect home to fit your lifestyle. Contact us today to make your dream of living in vacation land come true. Harcourt's, we're with you all the way.
Hi, this is Jaeger from Berlin City Auto Group. We believe that our community is stronger when we face challenges together. Over the past year, we were able to raise $71,000 for 25 schools across New England. These grants went to special teachers and classrooms to support a variety of needs. Some as simple as clothing and boots to outdoor activity center and even a self-sustaining lettuce farm. To learn more and nominate your school, visit berlincity.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. So if you've ever watched the TV show Maine Life, you know that Aaron and I get to eat some of the best food at some of the best restaurants in Maine. But do you know what chefs cook for themselves in their own home kitchens? Well, today we're going to find out. Today we're at Keiko Suzuki Steinberger's house in my hometown of Rockland. She's a great friend of mine, and I think she's really excited about what she's about to serve to me today. So let's go in and see what we're about to have. I brought your favorite snack.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. Cheetos. Yes, yes.
And I brought stuff. I need to make you a cocktail.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go likes cocktails.
Yes, yes, very much so.
Okay. What are you making for us today? This is what you like to eat at home when you're not at work.
Right. I like eating natto, which is fermented soybeans, over rice. That's my favorite. And Vanessa hates it. And then I don't blame Vanessa and a lot of American people because it's for foreign people, it's gross. Very, very slimy, but very good for you. Then I also like cold soba noodles. That's what I'm preparing today. Slimy, slimy. Yes. No. So good. The longer you stir it, slimier it gets. So like that.
Oh my.
So natto. Then I'll serve rice.
I'm not eating this.
Then I'm going to prepare cold soba. But actually I already boiled buckwheat noodles. And then boiled it for 7 minutes or so and chilled them. So I put natto over rice. Looks so delicious.
I don't know if it looks delicious.
So good.
Okay.
Like that. For Vanessa, just tiny bit because she
okay.
Yes, because she's not gonna eat it. Takuma loves.
Is this how you eat it, Takuma? This
Yeah.
is how, okay. Did I hear that it's rude in Japanese culture if you don't slurp?
Just noodles is good, but with anything else is not really.
if it's rude if you don't slurp with noodles, but if you slurp with other things, they don't. It's not okay. Offensive.
Like ramen noodles,
It's
udon noodles.
you
Soba, you just slurp it.
you slurp them and okay. All right, dunk it in the noodles. Dunk the noodles.
Good job, Vanessa. For the first time, good job.
I gotta just put it in my mouth.
Yes, yes, yes. And then drink up the cocktail.
Oh no! Aren't you proud of me? I tried it.
Yes, you tried it, Vanessa. Yay!
The fact that you're a woman and a sushi chef, that is something that's very unique. So tell us about, because that's a historically male-dominated profession, right?
Right. In America or in foreign countries, we could do it because we can be free from conservative tradition from Japan. So I had opportunity to start my business, and I just did it. I'm still learning so much though.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome.
All
Pleasure
right.
to have you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We hope you're enjoying the show so far. And finally, we're going to end the episode, as you always should, with something sweet.
Yeah, our last course of the night, our Sweet Tooth segment hosted by husband and wife duo Matt and Heather Keeling. They love shopping local, exploring our state, and discovering new places. And we are excited to tag along. Take a look.
All right, here we go. Let's get ridiculous.
Let's get ridiculous. Hi everyone, I'm Heather.
I'm Matt.
And we are so excited to be
Sorry.
As a fellow small business owner, I'm so excited to highlight these hardworking Mainers who make these sweet treats.
Here we are at the Holy Donut in Scarborough, and now off to another one of our faves.
We're here on Main Street in Biddeford at one of my favorite bakeries, Riley's. I'm definitely gonna get some butter cookies today.
Oh, I really hope they have some hot cross buns. They remind me of my grandmother's. They are so good.
Let's check it out.
We've been in business since 1910. The bakery was started by my great-grandfather and moved through the generations to myself and my husband. We bought the bakery about 5 years ago, and here we are.
One of the things we really enjoy about being here is we get to hear a lot of awesome stories about families that have been coming here for years and see them bring, my grandmother used to bring me here, and now I'm bringing my kids here, and this has been part of our family forever. That we love that stuff.
Being part of this community is really why we're here. It's such a great little town, and seeing it grow over the past 5 years has been amazing because so many other people are figuring out what we've known all along, and this is a great little town.
Places like Riley's have kept the heart and the spirit of Biddeford going through a lot of hard times. And they're not just keeping things classic as they've always been, they're always changing, and you should see their cookie decorating and their cupcake decorating. They're always trying new things. So it's great to be part of a place that celebrates what's always been, but also is ready to grow.
In the last 10 years, we've seen this huge change, a renaissance in the city. And a lot of it has to do with the heart of Biddeford, who created a positive spirit. People brag about living here now, and that you would not see 10 years ago. There's certain iconic businesses that are the foundation of everything that's really been developing here. Riley's is one of the go-to places. You can see by the people that are coming in and out, even today.
There you go.
I love sweets, so I'm golden here. I admit it.
That frosting is incredible. Are you gonna eat that?
Yeah. He's always trying to steal my buns.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. We hope you feel inspired to go out and create your own Maine food story.
Follow us on Instagram, Maine Food Story, or on Facebook, Maine Life Media. Thank you to our sponsors, News Center Maine. It's PJ time. Say goodbye.
From Moosey, Brooks, and the rest of us, we'll see you next week.
We're here on Main Street in Biddeford at one of my favorite bakeries, Riley's. Hold on. Sorry, I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it, you got it. At least it's cold out. Tighten things up a little bit.
Do you miss Erin? I wish Erin was here to try this food. You notice how she didn't come today? Yeah.
Why do you like plant-based?
I like plant-based.
Soba noodles caught in my